All right, hey guys, we are back here for hole number 2 here. I'm setting up my bag, and hopefully you guys have a relatively decent sniper. You know, it doesn't have to be very good, but it needs to be kind of 5 or higher, level 5 or higher. It's going to play very similarly. The only thing that my guide will do additionally for you guys, it'll show you that extended ball guide. But we should be looking at long iron for this, but you want to prepare for that just in case. And similarly, B52, it's going to play very similarly to, say, a backbone. I'm going to just play the B52 here just to give you that extended ball guide, but you can see accuracy very similar. You don't really have to worry about it being a 7, 6, 5, 4. It can be any of those. It really doesn't matter. The shot that we're going to do when I hit it up here for you guys is that it's just going to be one topspin. So that's the big key, is that you just have a club that has one topspin. So as long as it has one topspin, you can bring it. Aside from that, I'm only bringing it because the distance is so good and it has good accuracy. So, those are the factors that you want to keep in mind when going about doing this. So in here, I'm not even going to use my full topspin capability here. I'm just going to go about 4. And I'm going to try to focus on making this my land zone right in here. So what you'll see me do is I'll play, there's about 5 rings, 6, 7, somewhere in there. And then just slight overpower. I'm not even going to get carried away with this. It doesn't need to be too long. And I might just give it a little bit of curl just to get it kind of promoted. Oh, did not want that great ball. That was like a 2-ring great ball. That was a huge great ball. So you are going to see me way more to the right than I should have been because I released 2 rings short there. So here you can see that I did kind of put myself in kind of a tricky, tight situation here. It might just get to my 135 number. So this is one of the reasons that you see me bringing a Titan. And one of the reasons that you're seeing me also bring a B52 is for that length component. All I really need, like I was mentioning, is one topspin for this approach. It's not going to be, critical that you're using, and one of the reasons that you see me bringing quarterback is just for that extra aided benefit of, I hit this tragic great ball, but I'm still easily in the fairway with no real problem or anything. Even with a 2-ring great ball, I'm still plenty manageable into the fairway here. But the only thing that might come about here, and here you can kind of see it taking place, is it is going to put me in between clubs. So this is something, for the topspin shot, you're going to use 1 topspin. For the backspin shot, you're going to use about 1 backspin. So here you can see my sniper. I'm going to use 1. And as I mentioned, for my ring adjustment, I'm going to use my min number because I'm right at min, which is about 1.3. And that's virtually right around 1 full target. You're going to see me just go right beyond 1 full target, just barely. And perfect ball. And here it just bumps up towards the hole. You can see that even that is just fractionally too much. But as I mentioned, just kind of, and here you'll see my opponent. He'll be able to, since he actually pulled off the drive, didn't hit that little bit of rough. Even with a tsunami, no ball guide, you don't need it. So it's more important that you have that distance number. Just as I mentioned, for my opponent here, the key here is 1 topspin. It looks like my opponent's going to go for a backspin shot. Don't recommend doing this. Of course, it's perfectly suitable. It just makes the hole out harder. So I do recommend, the rough bump. Even if you have limited ball guide, it really doesn't matter. You just kind of put that second, third bounce towards the hole and play your rings, and you'll have great success. As I mentioned, with the front spin shot off the rough bump, it'll be 1 topspin for your long iron and 1 backspin for your sniper. And here you can see I got in between clubs. I don't want to go to shootout this time. I'm just going to forfeit out this time. But in any regard, good luck there, guys. With that tee shot, I don't think you're going to really need overpower or anything too much. It's just going to be kind of about executing that quarterback shot, getting it out into the fairway, and hopefully, you guys can have a little bit better timing than me. That was pretty much my worst shot of the entire week in terms of, execution of an overpower shot. So a little unlucky timing to clip the rough like that. But, in any regard, it still gets us out there for an easy sniper, potential albatross chance. And hopefully you guys can find that useful and find a way to get that easy rough bump hole out. So good luck there, and catch you guys on hole 3.